Good evening and welcome to City News. So either you love it or you absolutely hate it. The city will be reviewing the ActiveTO program amid ongoing traffic concerns. Now, this stretch of Bayview Avenue is one of two closures happening this weekend due to the program. While cyclists in the city have absolutely been loving ActiveTO, some residents and businesses in the GTA have been feeling frustrated by it.
I just think it should end. It really takes a long time to get through the city. It took us about 3 hours to get to the East End from Mississauga a couple weeks ago, and it's brutal.
ActiveTO was introduced back in 2020 due to COVID-19 restrictions. It was a way to encourage city residents to get outdoors and use the space as they like. But ever since restrictions were lifted, with people returning to the office and in-person events resuming, the city is being forced to review the program.
Most Torontonians who don't have a cottage to escape to on the weekend, frankly, we've only got one Lake Ontario, the kind of lakefront experience that they're seeking and that they deserve.
The executive director of CityTO, an advocacy group, says while she understands life is returning to normal, it doesn't mean cyclists and pedestrians should face the same obstacles as they did pre-pandemic.
And some cities are closed their Gardiner Expressway equivalent entirely. They don't even have a highway running across the lakefront. We think what we're proposing in 2 lanes on Lakeshore Boulevard, which is 6 to 8 lanes wide. It's next to the Gardiner Expressway and it's also next to the Queensway. It's a perfectly reasonable request.
Toronto Blue Jays President Mark Shapiro wrote a letter to City Council asking them to not extend ActiveTO, specifically on Lakeshore Boulevard West. He wrote in part, given the unprecedented levels of construction and other diversions in downtown Toronto, removing one of the only ways into and out of the downtown core would be extremely challenging to our fans who rely on these routes to attend our games.
I really found it so sad that Mr. Shapiro should write a letter simply setting out the views of his business and the fact that he has 30, 40, 50,000 people coming to a game, and the abuse he took from people online for daring to state his opinion.
Our GO Train network is fantastic. If you want to go to a Jays game, it'll drop you off, the GO Train right at Union Station, and that's the way Torontonians travel.
Mayor John Tory said yesterday it's his priority to listen to both sides.
My job is to sort of take all the evidence of people who love the ActiveTO, as I do, and I understand why people like it, and those who have to get about, and those who have neighborhoods, and those who have businesses, and balance all of that in the right answer. And that is what we're doing.
City Council will be meeting on June 15th and will be taking a close look at the ActiveTO program, specifically at the benefits and the impacts of the closure on Lakeshore Boulevard West.